Good morning. We're in the 242, and I'm exactly 242 in the live show. I'm in the 242. I am Marlene McKinney, and I am Bahamian Vegan. Welcome to my kitchen, Something Better Today. And you can go to my website, somethingbettertoday.com, Something Better Today YouTube, Something Better Today Facebook. Go there, and guess what you can do for me today? On my actual page, Something Better Today, you can actually share some love on my Facebook page and give us some stars so we can continue with our program like this. If you love this kind of content, why don't do me a favor? Subscribe, like, share, and comment. I'm excited to be able to come to you today. Did you see that pizza that I had up there? Well, guess what? Last week I made that pizza for my class, an intimate class that I have every morning, and my nephew tried it. He cleans the yard. He said, Auntie Marlene, that pizza was good. So guess what I'm going to do for you today? I'm going to teach you guys how to make spelt dough and make your own pizza. And I'm going to keep that music playing in my ear because guess why? The more we move, Aldith and Desiree and whomever else is there, the more calories we burn. All right. I have to do a shout out. Can I do a shout out? Let me tell you, when you find good people, you should shout out. Shout it out. So my chef gave me two pizza stones. This is one, right? I'm coming to those comments. This is one. I have two. It can't even fit in my oven, and I didn't know that. My oven's so small and gimpy. You guys know that already, right? It's small. It gets the job done. And my young man that lives in my little something better location, Jordan DeVoe, brought this all the way here for me just so I can have it for the show. That's good people. From my home to yours, Jordan, that's a slice of pizza today. All right, let me put this away. It's heavy. You see how heavy this is? Woo! It's heavy. All right, good. So I'm happy to be with you. We gonna have an exciting class, and I'm excited to see all of you. Please send me the ones you don't want. Okay, I will do that. Miss Desiree, all the way in Arizona, thank you for joining. Miss Aldous, where you at this morning? Tell us where you're joining us from. Miss Joanne, my VIP here in the Bahamas, thank you so much. Love you so much. Cool. She says, calling from Arizona. Thanks for the early morning excitement. Do me a favor, share the excitement with someone you love, even your frenemies. That's what we gotta do. Let me grab my cutting board. I'm feeling good today. Not every day you feel the same. You know that, right? We all know that every day is not the same. Not the same. Florida in the house. Woohoo! It's cool here in Nassau. Is it cool where you are? Is it? It's just a little chilly. Am I right? Is it just me? Because I had to turn my fans off. I'm like, oh, it's cool. But nevertheless, do we want me to leave the music going or turn it off? I can turn it down lower. I like to put it in lower. It's in my ear. I want it lower. You can hardly hear it now. That's where it needs to be. But thank you so much for joining. I love you guys. You're part of my family, and I would not have life without you, honestly. So I'm going to get my onions and my bell peppers ready first because our pizza dough will take all of 15 minutes to make. And I want these to steam down a little first because I don't like to put them just on the pizza just like that. If you're just joining for the first time, let us know where you're joining from. Put it in the chat. Let us know when you try these recipes. Put that in the chat, please. You know, it's 71 degrees in Florida today. I knew it. It's cool. It's really cool, isn't it? Remember to like, love, subscribe, share, comment, and go over to Something Better Today YouTube. And do also go to Something Better Today on our Facebook, and you can share some love financially if you'd like to. Oops, oops, oops. Where's that going? Where you going? Where you going? So we're gonna have some bell peppers. Put that away, and some olives, some green olives, and some onions on our pizza. All right. So I like to I won't cook the olives, but I do want to cook down these bell peppers. and the onions. And you can add garlic, you can add pineapple, you can add some veggie meat, you can add whatever you want. Make it exciting. And you know what you should do? Get your family in the kitchen with you, especially if you have young children. When I had young children, hi Gloria, thank you for joining us. Gloria Burrell, where are you joining us from, Gloria? Thank you for joining. We're making spelt dough pizza. Spelt dough pizza. And you gotta join us tomorrow. Guess what tomorrow's show is? Ooh, zucchini bread. Yes, yes, yes. Yum, yum, yum. We're gonna be doing zucchini for the next couple of days. I have a farmer here visiting, and we decided we'd get some of the zucchinis from them. Let me put that aside 1 second. So I'm gonna grab my skillet. This skillet is heavy. I could have baked it. California in the house. Woo! I'm noisy. I'm sorry. I'm noisy. I'm gonna just put this on the stove with just a drop of water, just to soften it up a little bit. I don't like them to go on uncooked. That's just me. That's just me. All right. Now I got to turn the fan down because y'all know my fan and my Gimpy. My stove's name is Gimpy. For those who didn't know, her name is Gimpy. Gimpy don't like the fan, and the fan don't like Gimpy. So Gimpy, 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 Gimpy. Let's see if I get that on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I doing the wrong one. There you go. There we go. There we go. So Gimpy don't like the fan don't like Gimpy. So here's the thing. These have seeds, so I gotta just kind of shave it off. The pizza's gonna take us all of about 15 minutes, so do stay with us if you can for the duration of the class because I made my cheese already. If you go to somethingbettertoday.com, no, yeah, somethingbettertoday.com, there you will find our melty cheese. So you put that up on the screen so you can remember where you're going to get those recipes. It's somethingbettertoday.com. That's a blog that I've been just started. It's very new, fairly new. But I've been vegan for 24 years. 24 years. Yeah, a long time. Seems like a lifetime. My son was a baby when I became vegan, and I was 220 pounds. Woo! Lord of mercy. Hey, Lord of mercy. That's what that's what the song would say. And that was just all the good loving. So if you're just joining us, we're about to do a spelt dough for our pizza. And you can find that recipe also on our blog at somethingbettertoday.com. It was a spelt dough or spelt rolls. I made rolls out of them. Today we're going to do a pizza dough out of them, out of the same recipe. All right. My nephew does the yard, Herndon. Let's do a shout out to Herndon. Herndon does the yard. And I think he's well deserving of this pan of pizza. I'll have to take a slice for Jordan, though. Gotta give a slice to the young man that just brought these pizza stones because it helps to bake the pizza even better. For focaccia bread, it just helps to give it an even crust on the bottom. So there we have it. There we have it. There we have it. So I'm gonna just rest that aside. Just rest that aside. Good. Let's get that into the garbage. Let's wipe it down. Let's grab a pot so we can get some water. Actually, my kettle has some water. I love you guys. I want you to know that. And that's why I share. You know, my content is going to be Bible-based always because I believe in God. I believe that God wants us to be healthy. I believe that, oh, thank you, Joanne. Oh, she says, I'm not noisy. I'm just a fun person. Life is too short. Life is so short. Oh, we were talking about that this morning. Did you miss this morning session, Joanne? I must send you that video as soon as it's saved. You got to get it. We're talking today about how short life and how brief it is, you know. And yeah, one of those things. Let me grab my bowl so we can get started with our pizza. All right. Let me turn this stove on so I can have some warm water. You know, it would be better if you had warm water to activate your yeast. Doesn't have to be hot, just warm, slightly warm. Slightly warm, because my coconut milk is cold, ice cold, ice cold. All right, so this recipe, like I said, I haven't had breakfast yet, guys. Woo! No breakfast at all. Okay, stay. No breakfast at all. Just a taste of this cheese that I have made on melty cheese, and I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I am. Anyway, and I have no fresh fruit. I need to go and get some today. I haven't been out. I've been working so hard on the blog. I didn't leave, and I do have frozen fruits. I've been using that to get our stuff. So let's get going with our pizza. Let's get going with our pizza. Things that make you go home. I need a measuring cup, both glass and thingy. So how many of us are great at being at baking? You know, when it comes to dough, many times people don't even realize that you can use spelt. Remember, if you can remember one thing about spelt, remember that spelt is an ancient wheat. It has a nutty flavor. It's very light, and people are not aware that this grain, this beautiful grain, is in its original, most natural form. Go on and purchase some today. They may still have some on sale here at the Adventist Book Center in Nassau on Tunic Darling Highway. If you go by there and let them know Marlene sent you to get some of this flour. I've been trying to help them to get rid of it because the date is close, but not because the date is close, it means it's bad. Just put it in the refrigerator, it's gonna be fine. All right, that's just a suggestion. That's just a suggestion. Okay, beautiful. So let's get our liquids going and let's go to our recipe. I'll put it on the screen for you. How about it? Want me to do that for you? Yeah, let's do that. How about it? My nephew Desmond would say, how about it, Auntie Marlene? How about it? So let me add that to the screen for you so you can see it. Let me add it to the screen. You know, we're looking to we want to have the healthiest version foods, you know. And what I like about spelt is that you only need one rise time, one rise. So I'm going to put this entire pizza together. The entire pizza will be together on my tray and it'll be rising one time. Put it into the oven and we'll be able to eat that in like an hour. Now, the only thing about it is we should really wait for the yeast because the yeast is still going to be active, okay? Sorry. Yeast is still active, which means that, make it large, Marlene. Which means that our stomachs continue to grow. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. We should actually wait 2 to 3 days before we eat this because the yeast is still active. And it's not good to have active yeast, okay? So the best thing to do would be to wait a while. So there goes our ingredients for this recipe. We need 1 cup of warm water and you need half a cup of coconut milk. So let's get our warm water together. Remember, I had it on the stove. I think it's warm enough. So it's 1 cup of warm water. Let's read this. You got that already, right, guys? You got it? Let's quickly go through it. 1 cup of warm water, half a cup of coconut milk, a third cup of oil, half teaspoon of salt. I won't put as much sugar, although I like it to be a little sweet. 2 tablespoons of yeast and 5 to 6 tablespoons of spelt flour. In a couple of days from now, we'll be doing some hot cross buns because it's going to be Easter. Yeah, it's Easter time. All right, beautiful. And so I'll go down memory lane. Okay, that's beautiful. So the temperature, if the temperature is too hot, you know what's going to happen? It's going to kill your yeast. All right, as soon as we get like into the actual, I will bring closer. I'll bring closer so you can see. So I need half a cup. Half a cup, half a cup. Half a cup. I want to get those comments up on our screen in just a minute, I promise. I love comments. I love you guys. You're part of my family. You're part of my community here at Something Better Today. And without you, what would we be? So let's go back to those comments very quickly. I love it. I love it. So we have Miss Desiree in the house all the way from Arizona. One day I'll meet you in real person and live. These are awesome times. Until then, we go on living. And guess what? If for any reason we never get to meet on this side, promise me you'll be in heaven. We'll meet there. We meet at the feet of Jesus. All right. There goes our third cup of oil. I don't know if that's quite a third because this cup is like really small and it has no measurement on the bottom. And I had the third cup here and I was just, anyway, y'all know how this goes, right? Yeah, let's do this. You know, God wants us to be healthy. It's his desire. It's his desire that we lead healthy lives, right? I'm looking for my sugar. Give me a second, guys. Y'all know me in this cup. Oh, I see it. I see it. It's easy to say. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. All right. And y'all know me, Miss Sentimental. My mom left this behind, and I thought it was so cute. I had to keep it. And Miss Aldith all the way in Florida. Florida. Just put in that sugar. I'm gonna do a shy. Um, put it all. It's not quite the third because I felt it was a little sweet the last time I made it. But hey, he liked it. Must have been good. So we stir. Then I'm gonna get my yeast. When I buy my yeast, Miss Joanne in the Bahamas. Oh, I just love you guys. Miss Gloria in California. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment on our blog, on our vlog. Where my spoons at? I put them away. So in my bowl, I'm gonna bring you closer so you can see what's going on in the bowl. Beautiful. I want you to see the bowl, and then don't forget to purchase my book. Okay, you can get it virtually or you can get it actually. So in my bowl, I have my oil, I have my sugar, I have my coconut milk, and my water, and it's slightly warm. Too warm, and you're going to kill your yeast. Don't do that. All right. So we need 2 table. Ooh. Do you smell my onions? They're trying to do a little thing over here. Yeah, they're looking good. Let's turn that off. Let's turn that off. So let's get the yeast in. 1, 2. All right. Very quickly, I'm going to stir. If you have a recipe you'd like me to share, remember to put it in the chat and I will do my best. Someone said last week they wanted me to make some oxtail, but I told them I never had oxtail, but I will definitely try it. I will definitely try. Please also go to my Facebook page and there you'll find 2 reels. I haven't added the recipe of one of them yet to my blog. We are trying to make sure of what? Sorry. We are trying to make sure that we're trying to make sure that we get as much recipes together for you guys. So I have 2 crab cakes circulating. Look, the comment came in. It's one thing about you vegans. You're always trying to make things that taste just like meat. And I thought, I didn't know how to respond. I didn't know what to say. I didn't say anything. But I mean, we were all meat eaters at one point, and we want things to taste good. It's just a name, crab cakes or whatever. It's truly just a name. I don't even know what crab tastes like. I've never had it in my life. I should have actually said that to her. And then she probably say I don't qualify to make crab cakes. But I had people tasting and they're like, it tastes really good. All right, so yes. The question is, will the hot water kill your yeast? Yes, it will. If yes, what's the right temperature? I didn't hear you say. Just warm. Just warm. But I know there's a temperature. Let me give you that temperature. Hold on 1 second. I know it could be found on my blog. What temperature? I mean, you're going to actually do it tomorrow? You're going to do that? That's awesome. What temperature for the yeast? Temperature for yeast. Always we can Google. Maybe don't know. I've been making bread for 30 years. 100 to 110. 100 to 110 is ideal temperature for the yeast. All right, beautiful. All right, good. So there we have it, our yeast. Now you could choose to wait until it's activated, but I know that this yeast is good, so we're not going to wait because our time is gone. Oh, yes, ma'am. It's running at the bottom. The question is, can you please repeat where to find you, the blog information? It's somethingbettertoday.com. Somethingbettertoday.com, Miss Gloria. Thank you so much. Somethingbettertoday.com. Okay, beautiful. And there you'll find our recipes. You can go to Something Better Today on YouTube, Something Better Today on our blog, Something Better Today website. What else? Hold on. Something Better Today. Facebook. That's what I meant to say. There you go. All right, so we need to start so that's 1. Okay. Good stuff. 1 and a little. All right, 1. Good stuff. So Spelt is the new wheat. That's the best wheat to try. And then you want to stir. Stir it in a little at a time. Stir. All right, stir it. So that's 1. Who's counting? Don't let me lose count. So grab some Spelt today. If you're in the US, I'm being told that the price I gave you that is here on special for is what you would normally get It's even more, she says. My friend Miss Jones says it's even more. Yeah. So somethingbettertoday.com. It's a new blog. You know, I'm learning. Michelle over at Healthier Steps has been helping me, and I'm so grateful for her help. So I'm just trying, to get some stuff there. So that's two. I'll put three one time. How about it? That's two, then three. Good. And I know we're gonna need four, so I may as well just do it one time, right? There we go. And if you didn't want to add oil, then you simply add the excess in coconut milk. Okay? You can just add it in coconut milk. So that's four. I've already have measured. Don't let me forget, guys. Don't let me forget. Now I see my sister sending me something on my camera phone. My phone is a camera. So I gotta let her know. Send it to this phone, please. All right, there we go. Just stir, stir, stir. Whatever you sent to the other phone, send it to this phone, my work phone. All right, so there we go. Just stir, okay? Stir just like that. It's not hard to make bread. Bread is very easy. A lot of people shy away from making bread. I don't know why. We don't need to be shying away because it's really an art that we need to learn. I started making bread many years ago when I would teach it. And then I started making bread when I lived in New York. It was a ministry for me. I would give it away to the old people at church. I'd give it away to my neighbors. I'd make them swirls. I used to just make bread. I loved it. I couldn't, I'm telling you, it was just a joy and just a joy and a privilege to be able to feed my community, my friends and my neighbors and my church. All the older sisters at church, they'd be looking for me on Sabbath. Sister Brown and my other little lady, I can't remember her name. Oh, they used to be so happy to see when I got to church. Did you bring my bread? And I said, yes, I did. It's in the car. Oh, and they couldn't wait, and it would just make me smile and make me happy to be able to do that. I just loved it. I just loved it. I just loved it. And I still do. That's why I'm doing this one today. Can you tell? Speaking about the crab cakes without the crab meat is very because you need to try different ways of making. Yes, ma'am, we do. In addition to that, when you think of crab cakes, I know we're not talking about crab cakes now. I will do a recipe with you guys probably next week on how to make it. I'll do it from scratch for you. The thing is, Miss Joan and Miss Joanne and all of us, crab is high in cholesterol, very high in cholesterol. So, you're thinking of a food that's very, very high in cholesterol. And many of us have high cholesterol. And we don't even realize that eating the crab is what's causing the problem. Or sea vegetables, seafood, sea creatures, not vegetables. Sea vegetables are safe. That's what I used yesterday to season it up. Okay. Oh my goodness. The dough feels amazing. I'm not kidding you guys. So let's just sprinkle. Then I'm going to get it onto the counter. And to avoid over, all you do, guess what you do to avoid overflowering? We simply get some oil and put it on the counter and in our hands, and that's how we avoid it. So I'm going to put this on the counter now, and there goes. So I am going to need for exactly 10 minutes, or 8 to 10, okay, around there. Spelt does not need to be knead a whole lot. Spelt flour don't need it a lot because it has the gluten is light, so it doesn't need it. As a matter of fact, if you over knead, it can be tough, right? So it doesn't need a whole lot. So yeah, I'm going to use a little coconut oil, put it on the counter. And I'll put a little here just so I can have it. All right. And it's whatever oil you have. Use what you have. Start where you are. So if you want a bread dough, you don't have Spelt at home, that's fine. You can go to my blog, and there you will find a recipe for regular wheat flour recipe. So, right? That's what we're going to do next week. We're going to do some hot cross buns because we're getting ready for Easter. As a matter of fact, we may actually do that this week because, when is Easter? Somebody give me that, please. When is Easter? When is Easter? When is Easter? Anybody knows? Somebody's asking, can we use buckwheat? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I gotta sprinkle some more. Hey, girlie, where you been? Where you been? It's a little soft, so I'm gonna put a little more, a little more. April 9th. Okay, so then we're gonna do some variations of next week. We're gonna do some variations. Thank you. I love you guys. Y'all are giving me all the answers. Awesome. So we'll do some variations next week of the hot cross buns. Okay. How about it? We'll do some spelt hot cross buns. We'll do some hey, we're gonna do some wheat hot cross buns. We'll see if we can do some buckwheat hot cross buns, Miss Gloria. Why not? If I could find it today when I go shopping, we'll do it. Okay? Let's try it. I'm very game on trying stuff. But this here bread, I've perfected this here over the years. I tried it's trial and error. I'm telling you that this is a perfect recipe that I my table's moving. Do you guys see that? Okay, so we almost at the finish for kneading, correct? I think we are. I think we are. I think we are. I'm sorry we went over our time. We're going over time a little, but I think that it's worth it. All right. Just knead. Just how you need it. Just like that. Okay. Look at that. And how do you know? And I shouldn't be having my phone in there. Let me take that out. That's not sanitary because this spread is not for me. So yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so here's the thing. How do we Ginger, Ginger? Hey Ginger, that's my cousin. That's my sister. I see you in a while. Happy birthday again. Happy belated birthday, beautiful girl. Love you so much. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Love you, love you, love you. So there we go. So that's our dough, right? When you do this, how do you know it's a good dough? You you take this, right? And then it should feel like the earlobe of your ear. You get that? It should feel like the earlobe. You take a piece and it should feel like the earlobe, okay? I'm gonna sprinkle just a little more because guess what's gonna happen? I gotta now get this onto our pan, all right? So let's put that like that. I'm gonna sprinkle just a little more, because we don't want it to stick, right? Beautiful, just like that. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, just like that. All right. Let's put that away. And let's grab our rolling pin. All right. Now, if you don't have a rolling pin, that's fine. Just use your fingers and kind of press it in there. So we're making spelt bread ginger. So I don't know if you've ever used spelt. I know you're big on everything and baking and all that kind of stuff. That girl there can cook, right? She can cook. So let's just do light, very lightly, very lightly. And then here's what you do. My mom, I was a home ec teacher, so was she. How do you know you're a real West Indian or from the Caribbean? Everything's in the oven. Everything in the oven. Woo! So let me grab my parchment paper. Let me grab some parchment paper. All right. I am really hungry, guys. This food won't be ready for now, and I'm hungry. I am hungry. I am hungry. It's terrible. Okay. I don't need all of that. Now I've been up from 4 o'clock teaching my exercise class. Then I went straight into chair aerobics and straight into lecture. Oh, gotta eat something real soon. Unless I choose to fast today, right? There you go. Use parchment paper instead of oil. And not only that, you're protecting yourself from the aluminum because this is aluminum, right? So there we go. All right. So you want to put your pan like that, okay? To make sure you get the right size. Yes, you're a good cook. You know you're a good cook. You know you're a good cook, right, Ginger? Ginger knows she's a good cook. We'll put that up there. Love you, girl. Love you, girl. So April 7th. So next week, we're going to be doing foods for the Easter. Everything we do next week will be Easter foods, okay? Everything we do next week. That's the week of the 27th to the 30th. Everything we do gonna be Easter yumminess, Easter buns, Easter whatever. Okay, you go around the world and we try and get some Easter foods from around the world. Okay, gotta have some Easter hot cross buns though. Y'all know that, right? And I gotta teach you early because you're gonna be making your own. You're not gonna be buying them anymore. No more purchasing. Let's start making our own stuff, people. Let's save money. Times are hard already, right? Do you put parchment paper over the meat when baking? Yeah, I use the parchment paper if I'm baking on on this sheet. Yes, yes. Okay, now, hey, pray for me because now I got to get this up. This dough is a little softer. Oh, pray, 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 pray. Y'all pray. This dough is a little softer than the regular dough, you know. Oh Lord, help me, Jesus. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Did it stick? Did it stick? Oh Lord, pray for me, guys. Oh, watch me cry. Watch me cry. Watch me cry. Ah! I getting all kind of holes. Look at my toe. Yeah, it's a bit softer than the regular flour, you know. That's okay. We use our hands. We use our hands. We don't have to have it rolled. I just want it to be rolled because it's the same recipe as our focaccia, same principle. At least y'all see my blooper. Oh, okay. It's not a blooper. What happens is we'll just use that. Put that down like that. There you go. I didn't even have to use the rolling pin. All I did was create dishes, and I don't know now. I gotta go wash all these dishes by myself. Hallelujah. Just press it out because it's such a soft dough. It's a soft. This spelt is light. Okay, very very light, and I mean light, really light. Okay, beautiful. I didn't put any along the side. I could put some oil along the side. Maybe I will. Just a little. I may use my brush. I may do that now. You see that? Look how easy it is. Suppose we were doing focaccia. We put our fingers in there. Yeah, I should have floured yeah, that's true. I forgot. I forget. I forget. Yeah, there you go. So let's just put a little oil around there. Just get my brush, my pastry brush. I'm gonna put a little oil, just a little. Yes, Cherry, how you doing, Cherry? Where you been, Cherry? Love you, girl. So let's put a little oil, just a little, to make sure that the dough doesn't burn right on the side. Because I mean, it will stick. That's what I meant to say. There you go. Just a little, just in the areas where our parchment paper is not. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Beautiful. You could put a little oil if you wanted to on there. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now, what I'm going to do, if I can find it, yes, and here it is. Then we're going to be finished. In just about 5 minutes, we'll be done. I'm going to sprinkle a little garlic powder. Just a little. Just a little. Okay? Because it's pizza. It's pizza, 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 pizza. It's vegan spelt dough for pizza. All right? Beautiful. Awesome. Let's get rid of those. All right. Then I'm going to use some regular, I ain't advertising for them, but some regular sauce. Okay. When you purchase your sauce, make sure that it's one. Oh, I could use this. Make sure that your sauce has no animal products. So you put your sauce. Can you see it? Let's move that 1 second. And there you have it. So just spread it over. And it's, of course, your choice in how much sauce you want. I'm a saucy girl. I like sauce. That's who I am. I mean, I like dry food. Never did, never will. Okay? For those of us who think gravy makes us put on weight, stop your madness. Stop your madness. All right, so there we go. Bread is a beautiful ministry. If you ever wanted to start a ministry, start with bread. Give to your neighbors, give to your friends, give to your coworkers. My daughter, who just literally texted me just now, she makes the most amazing cinnamon swirls. They're not vegan. So I'll have to ask her to veganize it and be on our show. If I can get her to come over here on Sunday, we'll do a recording together. And she gives them. She gives it to her coworkers, right? She gives it to her coworkers. She gives them, and they all look forward to her bringing it to work. They look forward to her bringing it. All right. Beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Good. Beautiful, beautiful. Of course, gotta put the rest in the refrigerator. We'll get that there in a minute. Then, just that, da 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 da. There goes our cheese. All right. Now I made the cheese. It's called melty cheese on my website. It's all vegan. It's not no. It's a nut-free cheese. It's not nutritional yeast-free. I'm sorry. I do have a nutritional yeast-free cheese there that you can use. Yeah, but this one's not because this is what they requested. Oh, I'm so hungry. I soon start. Let me show you what I can do. I can show you what I can do. I can get a piece of bread and I can start dipping it in here in a minute. Then I put my cheese on. Just like that. I made this last week for my group, and I sent some. I was sharing because I mean, if it's just me, I really don't want to keep all the pizza for myself, right, Miss Joan? Because I mean, Miss Joanne, I'd be eating up all this pizza, all the pizza. Now I have too much cheese. You only need half the recipe. I intentionally made a double because I was just kind of thinking I want something to dip my little tortilla chips in. Let's get that up there. All right, beautiful. So I made a double because I just felt like it. Okay, beautiful. All right, let's do that. I don't want that over there. All right, beautiful. Then I take my, this is my olives that we cut up. Yeah, the cheese is, and it's so easy to make, Miss Desiree. It is so amazing to make, and listen, it tastes so good. And this is gonna harden once it bakes. It's gonna harden, and it's gonna be so amazing. You know, it tastes really nice. Tastes just like cheese. Tastes like Velveeta cheese. Okay, tastes like Velveeta or any melty cheese that you buy at the food store. All right. Then then I have my bell peppers and my onions. Remember those that we steam down a little? Let's just sprinkle them on. And we are all done. So I will have to wait until this doubles in size. I will put a timer on for like 10:30, around there, that kind of time. And then I will simply put it into the oven. It doesn't need two rise time. That's what I love about Spelt. You can have bread in a much shorter time than the other way of making, because the other one you have to wait two rise. You have to punch it down and all that kind of stuff. Not this. And this here is lighter. It's lighter, no joke, than the regular wheat. Very, very light in texture. And there you go. I think I got it all there. Now, if you want some meat on there, you know, it's your call. Just wash my hands right quick. All right, just put that away. What do I get? What do I get? What do I get? What do I get? I can have two slices. Yeah, two slices is good. Remember, one slice, make it the slice size of a bread. Because remember, a slice of bread is your serving. So yeah, you will not put on weight. I promise. You won't put on weight. Now you put on weight if you eat too many of them. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you kindly. Oops, there goes my cheese going into the thingy. I will not do that too. So that's our pizza. It's gonna go into the oven at about 10:30, an hour. I'll put it in a warm room or a warm environment so that it can double in size. And yeah, thank you so much. Love you guys so much. You have made my day. You helped to really make my day, guys. You just don't know how you helped to make my day. Let's just get that there. And we're so appreciative to YouTube and Facebook for allowing us to use this platform in order to share, you know, because before time we'd have to get on TV, but now you can grow your audience and share the information on your YouTube and your Facebook. Remember, if you would like, you can go down to the Adventist Book Center or Healthy Lifestyles on Balfour Avenue and grab one of my books, 13 Steps to a Thinner and Healthier You. And you can actually lose up to 14 pounds in 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. I mean, it works. And other than that, I have let's see if I can get my reel going. I have a reel that I'd like to share with you if I can find it. I gotta find it first. I will do that. I have a finish. The finish is actually, it's gonna look just like the one that's on the right? Just like the one. I'm trying to remember which one. It's gonna look just like that one that we had on my screen. It's just like that. Let me see if this is the right video that will go up. I hope it is. If not, I'll quickly take it down and just be so embarrassed. Oh, it's funny. Let's see. Okay, so there goes our crab
They
cakes.
look good.
That's our crab cakes. All
These
right.
are a must try vegetarian crab, of course, because we're vegans. We have breadcrumbs, tofu, onions, bell peppers, all going into your food processor along with our seasoning of kelp, McKay's chicken style seasoning, or any chicken style kind of seasoning, some brown sauce, bringing it all with a little gluten flour. Then we took some of our breadcrumbs and made little patties and breaded the outside. I am going to fry them, but you can definitely have done both, and they are equally satisfying. Let me tell you, these are delish. Here is a great fish cake that I promise you, you and your family will enjoy. Do go to somethingbettertoday.com for the rest of the recipe, and thank you for sharing.
All right. So here goes another video I'd like you to see. That was not the one, but that's okay. That was fine too. This one's going to be my ad for our weight loss program.
Some fun with the kids or whomever during the summer months. Over the winter, though, unfortunately, you put on weight and you feel so depressed. But Something Better has the program just for you. Are you ready for the beaches? Are you ready? Let's go. Let's say yay to Olivia, who is definitely ready for the beach. She has done it. Doesn't matter what your problem may be. We've got the solution. Just give us a ring or give us a WhatsApp at 535-6293. That's 535-6293 for Something Better's Summer Body Beach Body Program. Why not register today?
So, guys, I love you. I appreciate you. And I really look forward to seeing all of you.
I was struggling with weight issues. I had borderline diabetes and 220 pounds, and I really was looking for some changes in my life. For me, plant-based would mean that I gave up all of the animal products, anything to do with fish and meat, or anything that mom has a face attached to it. That's what I would have given up. And I included in my diet beans, nuts, and seeds, and lots of fruits and vegetables. And that's what I've been eating now for the past 24 years fully, and I have enjoyed the journey. There was a time when I was a junk vegan or vegetarian, and I would eat lots of sugary foods because, hey, it's sugar, and I would do the brown sugar, and I would think it's okay. But today, I've taken on a very serious approach to my diet, and I've really cut back on the amounts of sugars I've eaten. On my website and on my YouTube channel and my Facebook, you will find that most of my recipes are very good that I've been sharing lately have been without the sugar added, because I've been trying to do more of the whole food. So I would incorporate things like dates in my desserts instead of the sugars. I encourage you to add more fruits and vegetables in your diet, and make sure that your meals are high in fiber. I encourage you to enjoy the recipes found on my YouTube along with my website, Something Better Today. I know that it's something new for many of us, but I hope that you will enjoy the journey. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment on our YouTube channel, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and definitely our website, where we take these recipes from YouTube and we put them onto our website. Enjoy. God bless you. And I pray that you will visit often and share every day.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining today. May God richly bless you. Remember, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment on our YouTube, Facebook, and of course, definitely on our um, oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't washing though. I was just getting some water to work down the table. Oh, thank you. I got that little outfit from Neely's of Nassau. That's a plug-in for my sister over there on JFK. Go over and purchase and support our local Bahamians. It's a beautiful store right there on top of the hill, opposite the old Lions Club and opposite the old Coca-Cola. It's called Neely's of Nassau. It's a beautiful brown building, and you can go there and you can purchase. It was so inexpensive, like very, very cheap. And she sells local Bahamian hats and bags and all these beautiful stuff. So go on, let her know that Marlene sent you, and have a great day. And thank you so much for all of you who joined us today. Tomorrow we continue our journey with cooking. We will be doing some zucchini recipes, zucchini bread, zucchini noodles, zucchini lasagna. That's what we're going to do for the rest of this week. And then next week, everything Easter. That's our theme. Everything Easter, because Easter's on its way. And we want to make sure that you are ready for the Easter. Until then, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as your souls prosper. Remember to claim those promises, and mighty things will be taking place in your life. I love you all. God bless.